Our planet is a dynamic, ever-changing place that has naturally cycled through periods of cooling and warming for millennia. However, the accelerated warming we've observed and experienced in the past 100 years is unprecedented and is caused by human activity. This is a fact that's supported by decades of scientific research and evidence. Climate scientists have identified the primary cause of this accelerated warming to be human-produced carbon dioxide, methane, and other greenhouse gases that fill the atmosphere and act as a blanket, trapping heat absorbed from the sun that would otherwise have been reflected back into space. Glaciers that once bounced heat and light energy away from the Earth have melted into oceans that absorb it, and vast forests that once covered continents, storing and processing carbon naturally, have been depleted. The results of these actions and the ensuing climate warming threaten our livelihood and the well-being of biodiversity on our planet. Temperature increases in regions across the globe, changing weather patterns, rising sea levels, ocean acidification, increased frequency of severe weather events like fires and hurricanes, and retreating polar ice caps are just some of the outcomes that we've already been facing in response to warming trends that continue to accelerate. Acknowledging and educating ourselves about climate change and our role in its trajectory is the first big, important step in slowing warming trends, preventing climate crises, and preserving our planet's precious biodiversity. Once we understand and agree upon the biggest challenges we face, it becomes easier to implement and understand the impact of actions like advocating for change in systems and industries that we depend on, and shrinking our carbon footprint by reducing energy and fuel usage, restoring and maintaining habitats and natural areas, and purchasing carbon offsets. We're glad to be able to bring speakers from our own area that can speak further on their experience and perspective addressing climate change, and bring facts, hope, and inspiration to this big and often intimidating issue. We hope that sharing information and education with our neighbors locally can help to bring change globally and make fighting climate change an accessible project of which we can all be a part.